Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yup, let's just get into it because right now we can see that Bitcoin is up to $21,075, getting a nice little update today. As we can see, along with the other altcoins, Aave up over 13%. We could take a look at Matic up over 22%. Oh no, sorry, that's OP. OP's up 22%. We take a look at Matic is actually right here, up 21%. But basically the same thing. These coins are getting some very nice moves towards the upside today. Again, I am taking some profits into these rallies. Of course, I still think we are in a bear market. I am bearish, but it doesn't mean we can't make money along the way. And actually, we just closed another trade today, banging out some profits once again in the Discord. I can actually show you guys right here. We could take a look at some of the trades that I posted last night. So a crypto trade right here, entering around 20,250. That was your entry point. Recommended amount of portfolios 10%, and along with leverage, about 10 leverage. And we can see that we closed that one out with 45% profit. So if you guys are enjoying these trades and you guys are in the Discord, feel free to smash that like button and maybe we'll get some even better trades then. But overall, doing very, very well. So if you guys want to join, the link is in the description. Now let's keep going right here. Let's take a look at market cipher on the daily time frame. We can see that we are getting some nice movements right here. 9 and a -1, obviously a big shift from that bearish stance that we had with the 20 and a -5. And we can take a look at the 4-hour time frame, looking quite good as well. Overall, the view up is coming back down right now. We are still in the red money flow. Let's take a look at the 1-hour time frame. We do got some green money flow going on right here. And I did make a post last night, I believe, in the Discord, or this morning, that Bitcoin was looking quite good to be going towards 22,400. But again, obviously I could have held my trade until 22,400, but what I like to do is secure my profits. So I took my profits early, but I ensured myself some very nice gains. So taking profits is never a mistake. Now let's keep going and let's take a look at a few altcoins. Actually, let's take a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is actually, I believe is breaking out for maybe a major trend line right here. I think there we go. We're getting a bit of a breach right here from this trend line, as you guys can see. I guess I could edit it a little bit better, make it come down like this. So we are getting a nice push towards the upside around 1650 right now. Again, we still got to get over 1700. After that, if we can get over that level, your next resistance level to be taking a look at is basically that $2,000 area. Again, a big area, a big psychological area to get over, but we're gonna have to see what happens next week. We do have some big data, some big news coming out. Let's take a look together right here. I'll show you guys. I like actually showing all the screens that I use now and in my videos. So if you guys enjoy it, let me know and I'll keep doing it more. If you hate it, then let me know as well. Maybe we won't do it anymore. But next week we got the congressional election, so that's going to be a big mover for the DXY as well. And on Thursday, we have the CPI data coming out on November 10th at 8:30 in the morning. So that's going to be very interesting to see. They are actually expecting the CPI to be dropping to 8.0%. So a reduction in inflation. So if they get anything wrong and inflation's higher, that will be very, very bad, because the Fed will most likely stay very hawkish and potentially keep raising the rates, even though, in my opinion, they're not doing enough, but they've done enough to send us into a recession/depression. But time will tell if that's correct. And today we can see that the unemployment rate came out to 3.7%, hotter than expected, and that's why we got a bit of a market rally in the morning, but ultimately we got rejected around that $3,800 area. Let's take a look right here. You guys can see at the open today. Let's take a look at another S&P chart. Let's take a look at this S&P chart on some shorter time frames, and there we go. On the 1-hour time frame, no, not the 1 hour, the 5-minute time frame. There we go. At the open, basically, you guys can see we had a nice rally up to around that $3,800 area, but we ran into some resistance and then got rejected back down. And it's actually a little bit illustrated a little bit better right here. You guys can see we ran into that $3,800 area, got rejected, came back down, and then we chopped sideways until the end of the day, where we got a bit of a rally right here. As you can see, the DXY getting a big pullback here. So that, again, like I said many times, if the DXY comes down, you will see a big rally, not only in the equities, but in crypto and all the other asset classes as well. As you guys can see, oil coming up today to $92.91. Very, very nice day for oil, and an even nicer day for silver, as silver breaches this $20 level once again. A nice 7% rally. Again, another rally in gold as well, now tagging major resistance around 1681. So we're gonna have to see if gold can breach through this level and get maybe back up to that $1,700 area. But again, the dollar keeps falling, then you're gonna see gold rising. If the DXY rises, then you're gonna see gold struggling. But overall, gold has been performing very, very well, given all that's been going on with the DXY and the dollar strengthening and stuff like that. But you know, what's important is that we're making money, and you know, we are banging out trades every single day. Today again, we made a very nice trade, I believe, in the private trades. Let me just take a look here in the private trades. I'll just zoom past up here and come back down. We did open a nice position today on our, well, this was actually an options trade. I haven't edited it yet, but this was an options trade. We entered some puts and we closed around lunchtime a $700 profit. Again, we only used about $3,000 to make $700. So if you guys are interested in trading options as well in the equities market, you guys can join the Discord and you can take a look at my option trades as well. And let's keep going here. Let's take a look at another chart that I actually wanted to show you guys. Right here, was it the Russell? Oh no, it was the 20-year bonds as well. Sorry, the 20-year yields. And we can see actually that the 20-year yields have actually broken this major trend line right here. We've come back up and actually almost retested this level as resistance, but it is fighting. It is trying to potentially maybe get back in here, make a new high. Maybe 4.5 is going to be the next target for the 10-year yield, or we're going to keep grinding up against this trend line. But ultimately, if the Fed stays hawkish, and if inflation expectations are still going to be high, then the bond yields are going to keep rising. The bond investors are the smartest investors in this market. They are always thinking ahead of time. And we can take a look at the 20-year as well, making a nice little move up towards the upside today as well. So we're gonna have to see how that affects the 20-year price, because let's take a look at the 20-year. Let's actually take a look at the TLT, because the TLT is basically the 20-year price. So it's 20-year here, and boom, wow, a big down day today in the 20-year. Oh, that's right, that's the 5 minutes. So basically, yeah, well, wow, we made a new low today in the TLT. That's gonna be interesting to see on the TMF. Let's take a look at the TMF. Oh, big down day on the TMF as well. Maybe we might make another trade on the TMF. Maybe we're gonna get a bit of a double bottom again. You guys can take a look at the daily time frame, oversold. Weekly time frame, oversold. Monthly time frame has never been this low. So this would be very interesting to see if we could potentially get into a nice little bit of a long on the TMF for the long term. Again, this is very risky. This is a leveraged ETF, basically longing the 20-year treasury bonds. But overall, you know, market conditions are not improving. We still have very high inflation. The interest rates are not at the level they need to be in order to fight this inflation. If you need to fight, I've reiterated this many times, if you need to bring down inflation, you have to have interest rates above the inflation rate. But obviously we can't have that, because if we had interest rates at 10%, then you could bet your ass that the entire economy would start to implode on itself. You can't have that much debt and that high interest rates. It just doesn't work. So that's the Ponzi scheme in itself. That's why the Fed is doing the bare minimum to fight inflation. Obviously, their hand has been forced by inflation being so high. So that's why they're raising the rates to like 4% right now. And I'm actually very impressed that they've gotten the rates this high so far, right? Because I didn't think that they would be able to get the rates this high, but in my opinion, the reason why they were able to get the rates up to like 4% is because they've never done it so quickly. If you guys take a look at the interest rates, let's take a look at the interest rates right now, the prime rate. You guys can see that they've never raised the rates this quickly, right? When they were raising rates in 2008, right, for the financial crisis to happen, I think they took 4 years to raise the rates up from, like, let's take a look right here, from 4 all the way to 8. So increase their interest rates by 4%. They took 4 years to raise the rates, right, before the crisis happened, and then we start to roll over. So basically from 2004 all the way to 2007. Okay, I guess you could say three years, but still, we've done this in less than a year. We've raised the rates from basically 0 all the way to 4%. And actually, this is not showing the accurate one. It's actually supposed to be up here because we just had another 75 basis points increase, but they've raised the rates incredibly fast. I've never seen this before in my entire life, and we're gonna have to see if this has negative consequences on the economy and the stock market as well. But for the time being, a lot of people are very bullish on the market. Still think that we can make a new all-time high. I'm not so sure. I'm not being negative on the economy. I'm just being realistic of what's happening with these interest rates being risen so fast. So if you guys get offended, please don't. These are just facts I'm stating out. And we can see that the Nasdaq is actually struggling back down to its lows around 10,702. So Nasdaq would be, in my opinion, one of the first ones to go. Today we had a very crazy day in the Nasdaq. We had tech stocks rallying and we had tech stocks dumping. It was all over the place. You guys can take a look at Carvana as well. Carvana was down more than 40%. It was at one point, it's down 38% at the close. Absolutely crazy day. Carvana was being downgraded by JP Morgan Chase, I believe, today. So that was very, very interesting to see. And you can take a look at Okta as well, down over 10% in a single day. So we're going to have to see how the markets open on Monday. But overall, that's going to be the day before the elections. We can take a look at Matic. One more time, we just had an order filled, I think, not too long ago. But yeah, overall, Matic is going to get into some heavy resistance at one point. Matic has just been going crazy right now, up to 118, running into some resistance. That would be my next level area of resistance. I told my members in the Discord, I'm actually telling you guys right here as well, but this level would be my next level of resistance. If we get past this, then absolutely I think we'll be running into some pretty big resistance around $1.31. Anyways, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. I'm going to be traveling today, so I probably won't be on until Sunday night. So love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Peace. If you guys want to sign up for Big Get Training, the link is in the description. That's where I do all my crypto trades. And if you guys want to join the Discord and support the channel, feel free to go ahead. The link is in the description. And that's where you get to see all my crypto trades and all my stock trades as well. My profit loss history is also posted on my website. Love you guys. Peace.